What's up, everybody? Told you, man. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30. I'm in here, man. I'm in here. I'm in here. So most like, actually, I'm focused on doing this till the end of the year, at least, at least. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. It's 7:30 a.m. on the East Coast. For those cats on the West Coast that are watching, you'll hear it on the replay. You can even put that in the comments. Welcome to an episode, a live stream for Heal.Thy.Man Method. Listen, today's topic is fascinating for me, right? Because like I'm awake. I actually, truth be told, I woke up about 20 minutes ago. I was having some funky dreams last night. Funky. And I've been having funky dreams for a minute. I think I even mentioned it last couple of streams, but I've been having some funky ass dreams. Like, it's some crazy shit. Um, and it's interesting because like I'm noticing that yeah, it's just like very I'm just noticing a lot of messaging. Like this morning I was just like settling in. I like there's one of the dreams, the last dream I was having was very vivid, and like now I'm failing to remember it and I didn't write it down. I was just like sitting like, what the heck just happened? It was that vivid. It was that freaking vivid. Lord goodness. So yeah, I'm kind of like I'm kind of to be transparent. I'm sort of in a fog right now. Um, just like really thinking about like what the heck was just going on. So anywho, let's get into today's topic. People that are gonna come in are gonna come in. Bless up to them. Um, so here's it. Here it is. How strong is your visualization game? How strong is your visualization game? This came up. Well, first let's dissect visualization, okay? Um, because I think there's definitely a distinction between visualization and meditation, and let's take care of that distinction first, because I even find myself going like, well, meditation, visualization, and I sometimes I can mix the two, and they're, in my judgment, they're two different technologies. So first of all, let's look at meditation, then we're going to get into the main thing we're talking about today, visualization. All right, so meditation is a practice in which a individual uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. All right, so meditation is like clearing your mind. It's really observing your thoughts, seeing like, not fear seeing things, but it's like observing what's coming up and what's occupying your thoughts, then training yourself to clear that. All right, so to have a stable state of mind where you can just be clear of things and distractions, and have greater focus. All right, now, oh, I'm like drawn to this thing, 5 stages of meditation. Actually, let's talk about this. The 5 stages of meditation are awareness of the present moment, subduing the negative mind, mindfulness of the meditation object, dawning awareness, and unwavering commitment. That's coming from mindworks.org. There's a blog where this person talked about the 5 essential points of meditation. To give this person props and credit. Who is this person here? Who that is? Oh, it's a MindWorks team. All right. So, key thing here is that when we're talking about visualization, mindfulness or meditation is key. What's that reason, Paul? Okay, I'm glad you asked. Because you notice what it said, to clear your mind, right? To train attention and awareness and achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. This is important, right? Because when it comes to visualization now, before you can visualize something, I think it's key that you practice meditation. This is the reason this is all coming up for me is right now I'm studying this book called The Initiation of Hermetics. Okay, I'm actually studying it and listening to it. It's by this guy Franz Barden. I got attracted to this book because I'm a fan of something called the Kabbalion, which was written by a long time ago by this gentleman named Trismegistus. Okay, otherwise known as Tahuti, or also otherwise known as Thoth. This dude has many names. Okay. Now, as I'm reading this, like the part that I'm reading right now is talking about concentration on the elements. So focusing the mind on something and being free of a distraction. And as soon as I get distracted, to start over. And that's when I recognize, like, wow, like for me to really visualize, it's key for me to have a calm, clear, stable mind, free of distractions. And before I can start visualizing something, I noticed that it's key for me to clear my head, because as soon as I want to focus on something, my mind goes all over the place. Like ping, ping, ping. Did I do this? Did I do that? Did this happen? What? It's bananas. It's like, it's crazy. So now that we've talked about that and the importance of meditation and visualization, let's chop up what visualization is. So visualization is any technique for creating images, diagrams, animations to communicate a message. Visualization through visual imagery has been an effective way to communicate both abstract and concrete ideas since the dawn of humanity. And so how can you practice visualization? Well, I'm glad you asked. Goal pictures, mental rehearsal, index cards, vision board. Where's your happy place? Imagine yourself as someone else. Write a check. Dream. Call upon. Now, visualizing something is a potent aspect to achieving something. Okay. What I believe most people fail to recognize is that we visualize things on a regular basis. We do. We take the opportunity, we go about and we visualize something's going to happen, like, oh, I'm never going to get this job, or I could never get that type of girl in a relationship, or depending if you're a boy, girl, man, woman, whatever. I could, that car's way too expensive for me. I could never get that car. Peoples, when words like that are coming out of your mouth, you are destined to keep that thing out of your life. I mean, listen to the greats. Listen to the deans of development, Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill. I'm failing to think of the others. Even men like Joe Dispenza. Man, I'm trying to think of this gentleman I was just listening to yesterday. White hair, white glasses, kind of pale. Bob Proctor. Listen, these people all talk to creating an image of what you want, seeing it, experiencing it, feeling it, sensing it. It makes it real. I was talking to a gentleman that's one of my mentees in Step Into the Arena. We talk about this, and in his situation, my encouragement is to get him to see what he wants. And sometimes see what you want is a lot of times, people, it's about acknowledging who you are. Like really seeing, like, oh man, like, yo, I really did that. That's freaking powerful. Wow. Being able to go and visualize, like, well, wow, like, I'll give you a perfect example. And this is something when I was in a session with one of my mentees for Step Into the Arena. I was visualizing something, I'm gonna find it here. Where is it? Did I put it in documents? Desktop? Shoot. All right. Well, whatever. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here it is. Look, look. I was in visualization mode. Look at check this out. Check this out, right? Because like I love Porsches. So listen, this is what I was visualizing here. Wait, where's the picture? I want to get the picture, I want to get the entire screen. All right, perfect. So check this out, right? This is what I was visualizing. I was talking to the mentee. We were talking about cars, and like I was telling him like, yo, I really want an old school Porsche. Like that's my thing. Like the new Porsches are beautiful, yes, and the old school Porsches, something to me, they got character. So check this, right? So I'm like looking at pictures. I'm like, that's the one. So I see this Porsche, and but I'm drawn to numbers. So I see 1111 or 111. I'm like, portal car. Look at this. It's bringing me right to it. So when I talk about visualization, I'm going to give you an example. I was visualizing myself walking up to this car, putting my hand along the driver's side, by the headlight, coming all the way up to the windshield, feeling the smoothness of the finish of the car. I visualized seeing my hand reach for the pedal or reach for the door handle. Then I visualized myself sinking into the seat, gripping the steering wheel, smelling the inside of the car, and putting my hand on the clutch. I visualized pushing my right or my left foot into the clutch to start the vehicle. I visualized what it sounded like when it started, and the grumble and the vibration and shakes. I visualized sensing that. I was there. I was there. It was amazing. And this is visualization. This is making it real. So when I talk about, hey, how strong is your visualization game? This is what I'm talking about. Can you bring your senses into visualization? Can you? Well, can you envision yourself in a situation? Can you sit and envision, okay, enough of this. Can you sit and envision what it's like to have that ideal mate? Okay? Can you envision what it's like to be in your prime or ideal state, whether it's like in a house or in a land or whatever? The key thing, people, is like rather than hoping and dreaming, rather than hoping, oh, I hope I get this, vision it, envision it. You talk about vision boards, right? Like I liked vision boards, and like I started getting away from them. I started painting them instead. Right, so like what's something that I want in my life, what it could mean to me, like starting to paint that. But like why I bring this up is because right now we're in my judgment, we're in a land, or we're in a space of, there's a lot of distractions that are going to take you away from your greatness, take us away from our greatness, because I believe I'm great too. So what you get to do is settle into what you want and how it's coming to you, what it's going to feel like for you. What's your life going to be like? What do you smell there? What do you hear people say, or what do you hear in the environment? What's the atmosphere like on your skin in this environment? What do you sense? What are you touching? You notice I was talking about touching the finish of the Porsche. Touching the finish, feeling how smooth it was. Like, damn, they did a good job. Feeling what my hand felt like on the door handle as I pulled it open, hearing the door open, smelling the inside of the vehicle. Listen, here's the challenge, man. And women, you're watching this, all good, bless up to you. Strengthen your visualization game. Strengthen your visualization game. I got a whiteboard in my room. Before I go to bed and when I wake up, I look at it. I look at the numbers on it. I look at like what I have on there. And then I take time to envision what that's going to be like. What it's like when my salary is at a certain amount. What is that? Hmm? Hmm? Take this opportunity, take this time, and really settle into what visualization is for you. And once you do that, I want you to get very specific on what you want to visualize. Really get specific. What do you want? And free of that, like, I don't want stuff. What do you want? So I'm going to leave it there. Bless up and marinate on that piece. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to advertise this more. So, but Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30, we in here, man. We're taking the time. We're resettling. Man, this could be your spot. Come and check and just like start to visualize things that are coming up for you. And listen, remember, if you're in the New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania area, the Heal.Thy.Man men's mental health event is happening on November 5th. It's a Sunday, 4 to 7. There's going to be screens there so you can watch some football. There's going to be some readings and a special activity to support men coming away or coming out from the mask that they wear and that they carry to the world. It's going to be a special event. Stay tuned for registration details and all those goody good things. And I will see you soon. Peace.